Good evening, all. So, let's jump into the motivational story today. Today's topic is whatever happens for good. We can let's see about that story. Okay? So, come on, guys, enjoy very well. I hope because once upon a time there was living one king, and he have one minister. It's called a prime minister. So the prime minister say always whatever happens for good, like that he said. So always he said whatever happen for good, but the king is not take it as much crucial. Okay, one day one matter can happen, one matter had happened. The king was cleaning his sword. Cleaning his sword regularly. On one day, unexpectedly, the sword slipped from his hand and cut the toe finger. Cut the toe finger. So the blood was bleeding very much. The king, it's being in a very painful. Even that time, the prime minister said, "Whatever happens for good." The king is very angry because of the bird. So, because he is in pain, the sword cut the king's finger thoroughly. In that critical situation, the prime minister said, "Whatever happens for good." The high most angry situation of the king said, "Soldiers, come on, bring him and put it on the jail," he ordered. The soldiers did the job correctly and perfect. Finally, the prime minister is imprisoned in a jail. After 2 months happened this incident. So was going to the king was went to one hunt with his all soldiers. It's a deep, it's a dense forest. So the king has followed the deer. The deer went into very dense area of the forest, but all the soldiers are bound or in boundary of the forest. The king crossed the boundary and followed the deer. He also entered into the dense forest. Now the deer is missing. Also the soldier also missing. The king was blinking. Ooh, what I did. He absolutely forgot his way. Also, the route of out of the forest. Route of going out from the forest. Then he said the tribals surrounding the a few moments later. The tribal surrounding the king. So the tribal said, the tribal are unaware he is a king, he is manage one country, whatever it is. We don't bother about that. The tribal looking the king as a meal. Finally, all the tribals are catch the king and handed over to the tribal head. The tribal head said, before that, the king has been dressed, has been changed a new dress, and put the flower of like mala. He was decorating. He was decorated. Also, the head said, tribe head said, he is a perfect man too. App is to our deity. Also, he is ready to cut the king and put the meal to to all the tribal and that deity. So now song is playing, all are enjoying in moment. The tribal king took the knife, ready to cut the king. Finally, he watched the misty finger in his leg. Then he said, stop the all. He is incompleted body. So we do not cut the cut his person and put to our God. He is not happy, instead of he is very angry instead of happy because he is an incomplete body. So all the tribal are shed, shocked, and the tribal king, please leave this person. The king has been released. He bent. Finally, he arrived his the fort. He realized that then, okay, call the prime minister. He is on jail, but now you the prime minister is out from the jail, and the king has been explained all those story. Yes, you said on the time is very correct. Whatever happened happens for good. If I on that day the finger is not cut, means now my soul it's not in my body. So on the time the finger is cutting is very good for me. So the prime minister was very little smile and said, "Yes, king, whatever happened happens for good." Okay, the king said, "For myself, for me, it is okay. For you, why you said for you also, for yours also, whatever can happen happens for good. You are in jail and you suffering lot of things in the jail. So how it will be good for you?" The prime minister said. The minister said, "Yes, sir. I am the completed body. If I want, if I am not in jail, I am damn sure I come with you. But not happen now. If I come with you now, the whole the tribals or captured me and leave you or captured me and cut my head and put it on his their god. So now I'm also safe. You are two, both are happily and satisfied. Yes, you correct. So in the things, what we can do, it's only for the right things. Karma is the prime source to our activities. If you do bad, you can get bad. If you do good,